Hello all, this is October 7th, 2017, Politics Part 1. I wanted to update on the protest thing. Looks like it died out pretty fast. Everyone got distracted by the shooting in Vegas. I guess that the political pride wasn't as thick as they advertised it. Everyone got angry over it, but they didn't. But they took the shooting over in Vegas more seriously than their own political pride against someone who is protesting a flag when they weren't even protesting a flag. It's things in politics lately have become pretty funny. It's totally, the media is becoming so bored with things that it's willing to scrutinize anything to make a story. It's not an actual segment, it's a story. It's not even actually a story, it's all it is scrutinization. The media has become such a starving thing that they are willing to scrutinize Melania's shoes. Yet they can't even close the borders to stop terrorism. It's really getting funny. Now over a sudden they're saying that Mike Pence walked out of the stadium because of the protest. You're willing? It's getting really... And people are saying that, oh, you should have political pride. Why? What is there to have political pride about? Honestly. You can't say the butcher shop during war because do that again. A butcher shop does not give you the ability to talk. God, whether you like it or not, gives you the free will to talk. Not a butcher shop. Politicians do not give you the privilege of talking and expressing yourself. Your free will does. The whole thing began as a guy saying, if we were to do anything that the government has done, we'd all be sent to prison. The original protest. But they're all angry about, that you're disrespecting the flag. Meantime, none of the idiots have a problem disrespecting God. So now, if you really want to get down to the nitty-gritty of the whole thing, if you're going to fire football players for protesting, and if you're going to complain about the flag being disrespected, then you might as well recall all of your bikinis on the market that are used to cover up breasts and women's organs and an ass. Because if you're going to use a flag like that as a way of covering up, you might as well recall that too. That's disrespecting the flag when you are using it to cover up. It's like Pamela Anderson on a billboard. I don't see them taking her down, but yet they'll scrutinize a bunch of football players. We're getting $9 million a year. All of a sudden they don't have a right to protest because they're getting $9 million a year, and they're doing it during the wrong time. When a political fanatic doesn't agree with something, there is never the right time according to them. They can say, well, yes, there is. You can do it you can do it another time. You can do it during a time when there's a meeting. No one's going to listen to you during a meeting. It goes to show you, because you can protest during an election, and they'll just blatantly ignore you by saying, well, yes, we have to do certain things in order to block the borders off. We have to do certain things in order to close the borders off. We have to stop terrorism. Yeah, and they'll make a bunch of excuses, so that way you hit an exploit like the flag, everyone gets angry. Now all of a sudden everyone hears you because you've hit the exploit, and the exploit is the flag. That is the exploit. You brought the country down to its knees. That is the main thing that they are scrutinizing. All of a sudden, everyone protests, they make excuses. You protest the flag, all of a sudden now they're listening. All the flag is an exploit. But yet they have no problem putting a bikini with the flag on it, on the market. They have no problem with selling a flag on the market. They have no problem with selling their political pride, but they have a problem with everyone disrespecting it. Well, guess what? You're selling your own pride. It's like selling your own children. They don't think of that. So it's getting pretty stupid. YouTube has become, I forgot, that's for the anti-social media. The whole thing, and now all of a sudden they got this shooting in Vegas, which they've gotten distracted over because of the political hysteria from last week has ended. Now they're distracted with the guns in Vegas, so now all of a sudden they're complaining about gun control, and yet they're letting the terrorists in. The whole thing is just becoming really stupid. But I wanted to follow up on that because I've noticed they've gotten distracted by a lot of things. And by the way, this is an outsider's point of view, not an anti-American point of view, which I am, like I've always said, I am a publicly self-confessed anti-American. I'm not violent. I just don't take any Americans seriously. You get more progress with the mafia than you do with the American government. It's a fact. It's been proven fact. Whether it's the Chinese, Japanese, Russians, or the Italians, they bring more progress than the government does. That is it for YouTube video update for October 7th, 2017 for Politics Part 1.